Hey peeps, how's it going? Oh man, LOL, L freaking OL. So, how's everybody doing? I'm not gonna go on a whole rant or anything like that, but it just never ceases to amaze me, the encounters that I have. And mm-hmm. So guys, what's everybody up to? What's everybody up to? I'm just chilling out here in the wild. So so this wasn't anything huge, but I've seen this before, okay? Where, and I'm sure there's some females on here listening to this who will understand exactly what I'm talking about. When a female can't find anything actually negative to say about you, they will reach, and they'll like kind of just come up with something or some roundabout way to throw a jab at you. And it happened to me in the comment section of this video, and I don't know, I mean, I never know why. I never understand why, because it's like, I'm just minding my biz. But I commented on Damon Darling's video, and he hearted my comment. And, so I got a lot of love from Damon Darling today, okay? As you saw in the video, if you check out my latest short, I don't know how he saw my comment in his thing, because he's got a shit ton of people that come into his chat. But anyway, that made my day. And then I commented on another video of his. That's not the point in this. Commented on another video of his and basically just said that I thought it was kind of funny that this woman he was talking to said she didn't believe in God, but she like had this angel number 444 written or like tattooed on her. You know what I mean? And so I commented, and I was like, well, that's kind of backwards, because like you believe in higher guidance such as signs and synchronicities, but you don't believe in God. Well, then where is this higher guidance of this 444 coming from then? Your microwave clock? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, where, if you don't believe in God, then like who's sending that message to you? The fucking, your car, your wristwatch? Anyway, the point in saying this, oh, hey guys. Hey, ooh, woo, tricks. Sorry, the guy's doing tricks. He did you jump down on this, anyway. Hey Shannon. So listen, I'm not being a hater. I'm just calling out the haters here because I love people. I mind my own biz, and it just seems to be that I don't know. I don't know what peeps probs are, but anyway, I made that comment and Damon Darling hearted the comment and he was like, exactly. That's what he said. And and so and he understands he's a chosen one. I'm a chosen one, so I think that's how that comes about or whatever, because the energy is very strong, powerful of a chosen one. So chosen ones recognize each other is basically what I'm saying. But anyway, long story short, so I made that comment. He said exactly. Somebody else was like, yeah, my thoughts exactly. Like, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense or whatever. And I wasn't like judging her. I was just making an observation that logically or even spiritually speaking makes absolutely no sense. Just maybe she would read the comments and see it and think about it herself and think, oh yeah, you're right. What am I? You know what I mean? Maybe there is a higher something if I'm sitting here believing in it, but then saying I don't, so anyway, long story short, then somebody commented on it and said something like the whole comment was pretty normal. And also, you guys, this has happened to me in the past, so it could be possible this person that was not their aim. You know what I mean? That's the other thing, perception. It's not always black and white, Sometimes people, they aren't meaning to come off that way, but she said something along the lines of like, please cut this person some slack and blah, 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 blah. She wrote like a whole long paragraph, saying that, well, this is where, this is just how non-believers feel when they're first, I can't explain. I can't explain. It was like she was, basically what I'm saying, it was manipulative. She was trying to make it seem like I was being offensive. You know what I mean? She was trying to make it seem like I was insulting or judging this woman. And so she essentially made something up that wasn't real because I was not judging her. I was just making an observation. But again, I feel like people comment because they're mad for other reasons. They're mad because they see how I look. They're mad because who fucking knows? Because Damon Darling hearted my comment. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, but that was kind of the vibe I got, was like, why are you harping on this so hard? Clearly I'm not judging her. I'm just making a valid observation and point, and you see that as me not cutting her some slack. Is it that? Or is it that you're threatened by me? And on top of it, you feel some type of way because Damon Darling was quick to agree with me. And now you want to get your 2 cents in because I don't fucking know. I don't know. Could it be my skin color potentially? I don't know. Could it be, you know what I mean? It could be anything. Who knows? I really don't know. I'm just saying what I think it is insecurity. I think it's insecurity. And I think it is, I think it's something fucking weird like that. So I tried to comment back and be like, well, actually, I'm expressing my feelings and my opinion, which I have a right to. And I said, and I'm not cutting this person slack. But you know what? The comment didn't post, and I feel like that's for a reason. Because it's a waste of energy. Because this is just somebody that clearly, you went and wrote a paragraph. It's thirsty. It's either you're thirsty and desperate to get some type of response, or you're basically trying to undermine my comment by what you're saying. Because again, you feel insecure or threatened or something along those lines, which is just hysterical to me because who cares? Who does that? Like, literally, who cares? I've had lots of people, it's not that weird for a person who has a YouTube channel to heart your comment. It's like, okay, I don't get it. So basically I've noticed this before with females where it's like insecure females that like have a problem or want to reach for a problem for no reason, where it's like you'll just share something and it's valid or it's actually intelligent or whatever it is. And it's like, oh shit, I literally can't find anything that's shitty about what this female is saying or doing. So let me just like make something up and pretend that this person is coming from a passive aggressive place. When in reality, guys, do you see how she was projecting onto me? Because actually she was being passive aggressive to me. She came back and was passive aggressive to me, and it's because I got triggered and threatened by me, and so then decided to project onto me that I wasn't cutting her slack, when really you're not cutting me slack, bitch, and you're projecting and throwing it up all over me. That's really what's happening here. You know what I mean? Because what the fuck are you talking about? Like I said the other night, agree to disagree and keep it moving. Yeah, I mean, it's... The comment didn't post, Shannon, and I didn't even waste my time going back and re-commenting, because who gives a fuck? Like, Damon Darling is not going to acknowledge your comment, and I guess neither am I, and I guess the universe and God did that for a purpose. Like, no, I'm sorry, this person's beneath you. You don't respond to people. And by beneath, I mean, this person is not treating you well. And so don't acknowledge sick people. You know what I mean? Don't feed into sick people's false narratives, basically, because you know what you know. And so does Damon Darling. And chosen ones know what we were sent here to do. And, you know, it's just kind of take it with a grain of salt, basically. Which, you know, I tried, you know, always try to kind of do. I mean, I just find humor out of it, or find, you know, something to analyze with it, like this, which is like fascinating and interesting to me. Because it blows my mind. Humans are interesting to me, but also it's sad because they do a lot of hurtful things to people. And some of them don't even realize they're doing it. Like, I bet if you were to sit down and have a conversation with that person who left that comment on my comment on Damon Darling's page, they might not even realize. They might be like, well, what are you talking about? You know, and they may be dead ass not know what you're talking about and actually think that what they were saying was just like constructive criticism or whatever. So it's like, sometimes people do things subconsciously, but I'm psychic. So like, I felt it, you know, it was kind of obvious. It was very, very, very subtle, and most people probably wouldn't catch it. In fact, like I said, this person probably didn't, because I think it's subconscious. But either way, it was just kind of like, huh, okay. Yep, we do all start somewhere. That's true, which is why I'm sitting here educating with this comment that I'm making, question mark. But okay. You know, so it was kind of like she was trying to like discredit in a passive aggressive roundabout way what I was saying by making it, you know, by putting out what she was saying as if, no, this is the right way. This is the right way to do it. And what you're saying is just, you know, it's just, wow, cut her some slack. You know what I mean? And some people could be like, are you reading into this? No. And I'm not. I need to trust my intuition and my abilities. I just read into shit accurately. And then I share it with the world because I find it amusing or shocking. But also I share it with you guys to help educate people too about certain stuff. Like, it's for discernment purposes. Because there really are some people out here who do these things. And like I said, I'm sure the person's a great person. If I were to sit down and have a conversation with them, they would probably not even know what I'm talking about, because a lot of these things are subconscious programming that people are just doing. I remember the first time I was talking to someone when I worked at this job, maybe 5-6 years ago, and I'll never forget her saying to me, like, I think you're projecting. And it like blew my mind. I was like, wait, that's what projecting is? And it was just, I mean, it was very helpful. It was very helpful, but it's like, so what I'm saying is I was doing that subconsciously, didn't even realize I was doing it. So sometimes, like I said, people don't realize. I don't know what triggered this person. I don't know if it was this guy interacting with me. I don't know if it was, I mean, of course it had nothing to do with me. I think it had to do with deeper things going on with the person. And I don't know, some people are just kind of weird, if they see other people getting, positivity directed at them or whatever. Sometimes people, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think it was malicious. I'll just put it that way. It was not malicious. It was a subconscious thing, which is probably why the universe was like, no, don't comment back. This is not the time to clap back. This person is, they have their own perspective and their own unhealed things, and that's for them to figure out. So, but yeah, great day interacting with Damon Darling twice. So that's sweet. Because good energy, it's just good energy. It's uplifting energy. You want to get into the energy of where you want to be. And so that's why it's important to have like role models or, things you aspire to be or people who inspire you. He inspires the hell out of me. Damon Darling, incredible person. Just incredible. And that's what I'm saying. I just keep saying it. It's always the men that are men of God that are like, look at Ace Metaphor, look at Chris GQ Perry. Everybody can say whatever the fuck they want about those men, but guess what all three of them have in common? Yeah, they're all men of God. Or men of the divine, whatever you want to call it. Men who believe in the universe and actually, understand what that means. And they live accordingly. So, beautiful energy, very uplifting, inspiring, and I don't know. It's just making me want to put myself all the way fucking out there, which I think I'm going to do. I should have done it like 10 years ago. But that's okay. It's never too late. Your destiny is always right on time. It's like, yeah, you have free will, but if you have a certain path and mission, and if you're following your intuition towards that, then even if it comes later, you can't miss it, Especially if the universe, especially if there's extenuating circumstances, extenuating circumstances, like if you were brainwashed or manipulated or oppressed, or there was something out of your control that held you back from your mission, the universe will make sure that that you get there, as long as you continue to have faith and you continue to follow the universe, follow your mission, follow your intuition, God, whatever you want to call it. I mean, intuition is God-given or given from the universe or whatever. But yeah, so either way, have faith. Damon Darling, his story, he got sober, and years ago he hit rock bottom, and he prayed to God and basically said, he said something along the lines of if I get sober or something, I'll do what, I don't know, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he basically made a promise to God that help me get sober and I'll turn my life around, and look what's happened to his life when he trusted in that and he walked away from the devil. I mean, that's devil energy, drinking and spirits. So you've got to be very careful and very, about how often you do that, if at all. So yeah, it's like when you turn away from the devil, when you turn away from low vibrational things, when you turn away from evil, believe it or not, the universe sees that. And you just have to take the steps to continue elevating. Oh, God. I was going to say I thought I had to move because I do not want any probs. What is going on? Okay. But yeah, so maybe it is an inconspicuous thing to most people that females do that thing I was talking about, though. It just it doesn't feel that way for me. It feels very obvious to me. But again, that's because I pick up on the subtleties and yeah, and all that. Okay, now somebody's coming. That's the one I don't like. In between the that's a wooden place. So yeah, I mean, what do you do when people do that? You ignore them. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep frickin' doing what you're doing. I noticed that that's been happening lately. I've been going into people's like tarot readers or, you know, like Damon Darling, just going into people's lives, and they see, I don't know how they see my comments out of everybody else's, but I think it's the energy. And that's important for discernment too, is like paying attention to what people reflect back to you as far as your power, your light, your energy, you know. So yeah, man, I wish I had a whole rant to go on. Damn, I wish I was more unhealed. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, once you've done a lot of healing, shit gets real boring. And that's a good sign. It's actually a very good sign. I mean, you know, things get peaceful, so it's boring because you're not like feeding into the ego or the desires of the ego. And okay, you know what sound I really hate? This one. You know, like when somebody picks up a drink and they drink it, I hate the whole thing. The whole picking up of the drink, the sipping it part, the after, you know, the whole thing is just, ugh. I also hate when people hold cups from the top, you know, like, even though I do it. You know, like when people hold them like up here. But I do that myself because it's, you know, just more convenient. But it's also stupid because, like, the lid could fall off and your whole life could be over in a second. Split second. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Good prana, baby. Do you guys know what prana is? Infinite Waters Diving Deep. Go check him out. Infinite Waters Diving Deep on YouTube. Ralph is his name. And he talks about prana. I think it's energy. Pretty much. So that's great. So yeah, people crack me up, and I don't know what more to say about it. They cracked me up. Damon Darlin told me he loved me today. You know, asked if I'm falling for him. He called me girl. Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. And, you know, I already fell for the guy. Just kidding, you guys. He's married. That's a joke. It's a joke. Funny? No. Yeah, no. JK, but, you know, I'm just really pumped about it, and made my day. Made my freaking day. So how's everybody doing? Shannon, how are you? What is going on? What is the haps, sister? For real. Because nothing going on over here. Oh shit, I was supposed to like do stuff. Yeah. Awkward. Oh well. I was supposed to get some stuff done, but I just don't have time for it, you know. I gotta do a tarot reading. But you know what? I'll do it, you know, I will. But, you know, I might do a reading after this. Work was good. The kid was scared to drive there. It was about a 40-minute drive. She said, no, Mom, you drive. Wait, so did you end up driving or did she drive? Oh. Yeah. Damn, 40 minutes though. That is kind of far. That's kind of far. Well, how'd it go? How'd everything go? Did she drive? Did you drive? What's new? Wait, just kidding. I feel like I'm so awkward with small talk. I've had to try to learn how to get better at it. Yes, I drove. She still needs freeway experience. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't need any probs over here. I don't need anybody popping up over here right now in the middle of the night. Yeah. So, I'm kind of disappointed by this weed here. But, oh yeah, but okay. I hear you, Shannon, as far as that goes, because driving on the freeway, yeah, that takes some getting used to. How was your day? You know, it was good. It was really good. It was, you know, I know I keep saying it, but Damon Darling made my day. That was like, I have to go see him live. I have got to go see that guy live. He's a comedian, so I'm gonna go see him live. That would be amazing. And then let's see, what else happened today? Yeah, you know, it was really chill. Not a lot of people showed up. I think I talked to 4 people, 4 peeps today. And, I need to get my car fixed, but, and I was gonna bring it to get it fixed tonight, but I'm gonna bring it tomorrow, so. You know, just on my shit typical stuff. Just kidding, that was a little passive aggressive jab. Not to you, Shannon. To all the people that want to talk shit about me. Yeah. We do estate sales all over the state. Oh. Dang, so where'd you travel to today? Like what city, I guess, or whatever. I mean, I guess you don't have to say, Shannon. Wait. East Point. Okay. Okay. East Point. So where are you from? Like, what city are you from? Well, I guess you don't have to share that either. Like, that's personal. But that's awesome you do estate sales like that. Like, I don't know if maybe, like, you already told me how that works, but... Oh, okay. I see. Is that near Detroit at all, Shannon Taylor? It's like a garage sale, but it's a whole house and about to. Oh, okay. I got you. So yeah, I've heard of estate sales, but like, so what do you do? Do you run them? Do you bring stuff for their, like, what do you, like, I need the deets. Oh my god. And I'm just laughing I was laughing at my voice and how it sounded. It was kind of ridiculous. So it's good when you can crack yourself up, guys. Learn how to crack yourself up and you'll never be bored. Oh, right. So like, do you just like, how do you get into the business of doing this? This is what I'm trying to understand, Shannon. Like, how did you get into this? What do you do? Do you just like go to people's houses and say, give me all your stuff, bitch? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm sorry because you're selling the stuff. I'm kidding. That was a joke, Shannon. I just wanted shock factor. I was just creating shock factor. Damn, wait. Shannon, did you tell me this already? Because I'm so embarrassed if you told me this and I forgot. That is amazing. That's really cool. I had no clue. At least I don't think I had a clue. Dang. So can you get some pretty good stuff at estate sales, or like, you know, some pretty good price stuff? You know? Okay, people. We do a walkthrough to see if we want to take this sale or not. Then we do the setup and pricing. Then we have a 3-day sale. That's sweet. So, like, what makes you decide whether you want to take it or not? I didn't know people actually, like, they hired people to do that. That is so interesting. Oh my gosh. So can you buy, like, do you have first dibs on buying the stuff? Or, I mean, you must, because, like, oh my gosh. Man, there's just so many cool jobs in the world. I didn't know that this was even a thing. See, this is why I love talking to people and meeting people and making friends, because it's like, there's just, I don't know, people just are so interesting. And I see. Okay. So you must be pretty close with your mom then. And I bet your daughter has a blast with that, with you guys. I mean, that would be so freaking fun, like to travel and do that, and like just to see different things, and like different, maybe even different lifestyles, you know, of different people, because I'm sure you see all sorts of different like houses. And oh my God, that is amazing. Damn, okay. So yeah, so you and her were like, wow, what a blessing, honestly. That's like, I've ran out of words for it to compliment it with. Incredible, beautiful. That's so cool. Like, there's the drink again. Sorry, guys. And now my kid gets to work with me. It's great. Yeah, that's so cool. So basically, is your daughter, when she gets old enough, gonna like be a part of of the business, or like, is that what you mean? Or is she gonna be like is she just gonna like work for you and your mom, or is she gonna, maybe take over the biz one day? I love when I get a chance to say biz or anything like that that can be abbreviated. That is just so amazing. You know what, Shannon? I have a lot of questions for you now. I have a lot of questions for you. I might email you if that's okay. Because, I kind of want some tips. I mean, like business tips. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you set it up and stuff like that? If you, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, she's going to school. Wait. Oh, it is? Okay. Well, I don't even know what the fuck to ask. I don't even know where to start. Because it's like I'm trying to do this whole business thing on YouTube, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm just going on here as much as possible to get as many hours as possible. But also, I was thinking about, maybe creating some merch. I was thinking about maybe creating some like mugs, and maybe a hoodie or something like that. But I just don't know, you know. It's like, so for something like that, Shannon, would I like find somebody that is good at art basically to do that, and like, but see, but I don't want anybody to get my profit. So should I just like create the design myself? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I want to, I'm close to getting to the point where I can add a shop on my page. I have about 590 hours. I have 590 hours until I can, post up my shop. So I'm trying to think of what to create. I want to create a tarot deck, a mug, and a hoodie. That's the, you know. So if you have any suggestions with that, I don't know if my chat is like frozen, but that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I mean, like, you guys, as far as the insecure female thing, I don't know what more to say. I mean, I said all I had to say. Shannon, Shannon, I'm thinking you might be typing over there, or potentially ignoring me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Shannon. I don't think you're ignoring me. I mean, kind of. You might be ignoring. At this point, there might be some ignoring going on. Okay, where the fuck did that go, you guys? This is not cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is not really... Okay. Oh, I was just asking, like, as far as like designing merchandise and stuff like that, like, what do I do? Do I like hire somebody to do the art, or do I do it on my own? Oh, okay. I had a feeling. I'm like, something happened. She like got up or something. I felt it. I'm like, she got up, or she's that's why I was just giving you a hard time about it, jokingly. But yeah, like, should I like design my own thing, or do I like get somebody to do it for me? But then I was saying I don't want to share the profit with anybody, so maybe I should just like create my own design. And I just wanted to know, I wanted to get your input on that, of like, what you thought, or if you know anything about, because I want to create a hoodie, or a design for a hoodie, a mug, and I'm going to do a tarot deck. Those are my future biz plans. But I just wanted input if you had any, chica. And if not, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, I'm just gonna secretly cry. Yeah, no. Not really. Oh, wait, I didn't get the first part of your message. I just got the second part. I'm guessing you're saying I should just create it myself. Yeah, I gotta figure out a logo to make, though, but it's gotta be something with the moon in it. Oh my gosh, I know what I'll do. You know the banner on my page? The banner, the backdrop on my homepage. I took that picture, and maybe I could just like draw it or something like that. But then it's like, maybe it should be, use AI to help you. Oh. But, like, how? I don't feel like I'm very good with these new robots and stuff. And all that stuff. So it's like, I guess I gotta brainstorm ideas, like, for a logo for my page. Oh, that's okay. That could be good. That could be good. Okay. I have an idea. And it's like I would use the backdrop. I would use the backdrop though, the picture that I have on my homepage, and then like I just have an idea for what I would do with the wording of like for the I am for justice and truth part. Um so maybe I don't know. I guess I don't know, like I might have to use like software program or like software for that to create that or something. Wait, how do I do that, Shannon? Are you saying like describe it to AI what my idea is with the lettering and stuff like that? Tomorrow I get paid, but guess what? It's all going away. Because I have to get my car fixed and I have to pay my rent. So there's my paycheck. See ya, paycheck. And hello, food pantry. Literally, not joking. I mean, you know, shit ain't cheapy weepy out here, peoples. It's an app you can get. Oh, what's the app called? What's the app called? Tell me all the deets. Um, shit. Okay. Oh, Chat GBT. I see. Okay. Okay. I'll look it up there. Shannon, I was gonna ask you if you drink your drinks like this, where you hold it like that. Because I do that in certain circumstances. I do that in certain circumstances. And I just find it to be hilarious. And I don't know why. You know what I realized? I went back, like every time I get off these lives where I just talk, I get like quite a few views like after the live, which I find really interesting because I'm like, I'm just coming on here and shooting the shit, you know? So it's like interesting to me that people find it entertaining enough to watch back, I guess. Because I'm like, I'm in some of these, I'm literally not, doing much here. Okay, wait. It depends if there's a lid handle or just a cup. Oh. Well, okay, what if it's like the exact, like a a soft drink from a restaurant or whatever. I went to a restaurant and got a sandwich, and I got, oh my God. If you have not tried McAllister's Deli, they're like, what do you call that sandwich? The French dip sandwich from McAllister's Deli. Holy shit. It is so fucking good. It is so good. I'm going to buy it tomorrow and maybe the next day. Like, it is literally, you would not, I mean, that's not true. I would think it because I've had a sandwich from there before and it was fucking amazing. So I got this, and also their potato salad, fire in this bitch, people. So please go to McAllister's Deli and get a French dip sandwich if you know what's good for you. Okay? And if you don't, well, sorry, but I feel sorry for you. Yes. Okay, Shannon. Yes. Same thinking, because I typically do that too. But when I'm driving, you know, um, when I'm driving and in other circumstances, but I agree with you. I think it's really. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Ram's Horn? That's what it's called? That sounds really good. Man. That sounds really freaking good. And if that's the name of the restaurant, I'm gonna Googs it. Just because I'm a nerd. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's just a hilarious conversation. That's why I'm cracking up, because it's like, why are we talking about this? Why did I bring this up? But anywho, people. Hey, Mr. Rogers, how's it going? Wait, ram horns? Ram's horn? I don't think I've heard of that before. Ram's horn? I guess that's, yeah, that makes sense. So who else is in here lurking? We know somebody else is in here lurking, folks, so don't be shy. Oh. Don't be shy, peeps. We're calling peeps out. We don't call peeps in on here because that's fake. Yeah, so we call peeps out. I know it's 2025 and now it's only politically correct to call people in, but we're not, pansies around here. We don't pussyfoot around, okay? No, we don't do that. So, chip chop, people. The ones who aren't talking, you better get to talking. I'm just kidding. I cracked myself up. Oh, wow. Do you want me to call the cops if you're being held hostage? Maybe your work will let you go for, I was going to say for free. That doesn't make any sense. Early. Just rolling a blunt here, people. Oh, God. Okay, well, thank God I have, like, basically a decent enough amount here. But, you guys, drinking causes, throat cancer and stomach cancer. And when I found that out, I got really scared. It damages the lining of your throat, you know, and I'm kind of scared of it. Kind of a little scared of it now. And then I just don't like how it makes me act. I don't like how it makes other people act. It's, you know, and the reason that I think drinking is associated with devil energy is because I'm learning because it influences, or not influences, it puts you in a vulnerable position, okay? And the devil strikes when you are in a vulnerable position, okay? That's why you always hear me talking about OnlyFans and, you know, those half-naked chicks, because that's dangerous territory that you're lingering in there, because you're dancing with the devil, basically. It's like you're anything that's of the flesh, you know, anything. Basically, I think it's like anything that takes you further away from God, essentially, or the divine. So it's like, and that does that because it's like God can't reach you in that state as well because your judgment is off, your discernment is off. Not when you're half naked. Well, yeah, your discernment is off when you're half naked too, because you're feeding your ego, I guess. I guess getting attention or a false sense of validation. And so, yeah, like with the drinking stuff, you know, that's why it's risky, dangerous territory, because that's where the devil can get to you easily and get you to do things that you wouldn't normally do, or that, you know, even intuitively you would probably avoid doing if you were sober. So that's how the devil, that's some of the ways that the devil can get to you. Now, I wouldn't say as far as weed goes, unless you're like taking a rip off of a, you know, like wax, you know, how that stuff basically makes you feel like you're drunk. Now, unless maybe you're doing something like that, but if you're smoking this government regulated weed, you're okay. As long as you're actually utilizing healthy coping mechanisms in conjunction with that. That should not be your only coping mechanism. Actually, let me restate that. It should not be a coping mechanism at all, unless you're, I guess, unless you have I wouldn't even say a medical card. If you actually have like PTSD or generalized anxiety and you're using it appropriately in conjunction with therapy and, you know, other things, support groups, other healthier things, you know, that's a different story than just getting high all day and doing nothing else. So let me make that clear. So, you know, you guys see me smoking on here all the time. This is not all I do. And I don't do this. I mean, the only reason really is just to chill, you know, just because I feel like I got stuck in the oral phase of Freud's, you know, how like Freud says that you get stuck in a certain stage or whatever. And so like people who get stuck in the oral, I don't know if I even believe this because I think Freud is kind of a fraud. But anyway, and I think he was a cokehead, so there's that. Shout out to you, Freud. And he was like sexist, kind of, or like he had a skewed, his shit was based on like a very specific population or demographic, so it would null and void some of it, but it's interesting still. But the point is, you know, I've got a lot of coping mechanisms that I utilize when I need to. Journaling, affirmations, meditating, walking. So, yeah, you can't you can't make that your only coping mechanism, and you definitely shouldn't be utilizing drinking as a coping mechanism. Unless you're just I wouldn't say ever, but you know, it's like sometimes in life, if you're going through a rough patch and whatever, nobody's perfect, but I would not make that a regular thing ever. So yeah, I mean, I'm learning a lot about it, and it just, for me, has taken me further away from my connection to God and the divine and the spirit and you know, I don't know. I think oh, damn. Wait, Shannon, did you tell me how that happened though? Like, was it from drinking? Yeah. I mean, I don't do those things every day, you guys. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't meditate every day. I don't do affirmations every day because I haven't felt the need to. I do need to meditate, but I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. I'm not doing that. It's like really annoying. But you know, I mean, I'm just saying, I've cut back on it a lot. I mean, I haven't done it, so barely, or no, I have not. So it's like I just sparingly, you know, just not this. Yeah. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I mean, again, everything in moderation, but it's like you gotta be careful, and I wouldn't do it regularly, and I wouldn't do it if you're completely unhealed and traumatized, because you'll do shit that you regret. Ask me how I know. What? The fuck are you looking at, bitch? This bitch knew not to look back and or come back because I was giving him a look. I don't even know if it was a bitch. Can't even fucking tell. Motherfucker was running their mouth. I don't know if you heard that. Did the bitch call me a bitch? Or am I just like tripping? Okay, well, don't say some shit like that to my face, bitch, because we are gonna have a problem at that point. So, oh no, I wouldn't fight anybody, but I'm definitely gonna exchange words. If you try to fight me, I'm just gonna pull out my pepper spray, bitch, and threaten you with it, and then knock you over the head with it, spray you in the eyes, and move on with my life. Nah, that person walked by and they were talking shit. They were saying some shit to me. Then they realized that they were on camera, and then I gave them a dirty ass look when they turned around. Yeah, and they kept moving. Bitch, you thought I was scared? Bitch, you're scared of me. What's FAFO? What's FAFO, Shannon? But yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm just saying what I've learned about drinking and what I've, because I've got to be careful. I don't want to go down that route too heavy. So it messes with your judgment even when you're sober. You got to keep that in mind, which is crazy. So I was just thinking about this video where I don't know if you guys remember that video where that little girl like was saying like, for all you hate, for all my hate, I think she said, for all my haters, or for all you haters out there, suck my ass. I was like, what? Who says that? And like, I don't know if it was real. It seems like surreal. Oh my gosh, somebody else walked by. Oh, they dropped their shit. I don't feel like telling them. I don't want to get involved. Looked like it's just a handkerchief or something like that. Things like that. But yeah, no. I don't like it. I just think the devil gets to people in that state and then just never ends good. Damn, so Shannon, I want to ask you more questions. I don't want you to feel like I'm disregarding what you said about the liver transplant. I don't even know what to ask. Like, I don't want to ask on a public forum. I think it's private and personal, you know? Seems private and purse. You guys, should I do a tarot reading? I was going to do a collective reading. Do you guys have any not recommendation? Do you guys have any readings you want to see me do? Any what's the word for it? Preferences. Any preferences that you guys have for a collective reading? Because I may very well get on here and do a collective reading in a second, but if y'all could let me know what you want to see, I'd really appreciate that. I'll pay you $5. Just kidding, I won't, but oh yeah, by the way, thank you to both you, Shannon, and Mr. Rogers. I used the money that you guys gave me to help pay for my food tonight, and it was literally one of the best decisions I have made in weeks. I mean, weeks. The sandwich, I could not believe my mouth. I was like, what? It was just perfect. I was blown away. So I would say 10 out of fucking 10. And I will be going back to get that tomorrow. Their potato salad was fucking fire, bro. And McAllister's Deli. No, what's that? Well, Shannon, how did that happen? Okay, I don't know why my screen keeps zooming in when I try to go up on the chat. Oh, FAFO, check it out. Oh, fuck around and find out. Love it. Okay. So, well, what I was gonna say was like, how did that happen? Did it happen from drinking? Did it like, what happened, Chica? And you might have told me this already, but I was kind of lit in here when I was talking to you about it before. Which is also why I'm not doing that lately. I'm just cutting back on it in general. Just like, I don't know if I ever want to do it again. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, it's so, alcohol can just be so damaging. It is damaging to yourself and others, really. So it's like, but yeah, I ate at McAllister's and I had a fucking, French dip sandwich. And it was literally like the best thing I've ever tasted, like ever. I love it, Mr. Rogers. Okay. Have a good shift and you stay gangster too, homie. Does anybody remember those little figurine dolls called Lil Homies? Does anybody remember that? They were so cool, and my friend gave me one, and it was like I cherished it. They were cute. They were like these little figure doll, like tiny. I'm talking like, tiny. Excuse my nails. I'm about to go get those done. Actually, probably not going to be able to do that for 2 weeks because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to eat after tomorrow. Yeah, so guys, still taking donations. Oh, wait, no, actually, you guys, I'm changing my Cash App. I deleted and I'm changing because I don't like the name I don't like my username or whatever. No, I didn't explain all of it, but yeah, from drinking shit. I was 31 when it happened, but I did drink way too much when I was married. But I felt like I had to because it was a fucking relationship. Oh, a fucked up relationship. Damn. Shannon, I was picking up on that in my readings. I think in some of my readings I was picking up on like drinking and damn, from drinking shit. You were 31 when you got liver disease or when you got the transplant? Oh wait, when you got the transplant. Damn, so that wasn't that long ago. Whoa. Man, the people that the universe brings into your life is crazy to me right now. Because it's just like, this is no coincidence. This is just no coincidence. It's just, it just makes me never want to do that again. But, and also, I wanted, the other thing I wanted to say, Shannon, is I can definitely relate to that. I have struggled with the same thing in the past, being in an abusive relationship and drinking to cope with it, and drinking to cope with abusive family too. Jesus. Oh my God, Shannon. Wow, the universe, God has a purpose for you, man. That's crazy. I'm I'm just so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, and you don't even know, just your story alone is inspiring for me and helpful for me because it's like I've been struggling with the same thing in the past, like uh with an abusive relationship, self-medicating. And so it's just crazy because it's like the universe brings certain people into your life to show you that, like, you got to be careful, and also, like, yeah, well, shit, I know that's for sure because, like I said, like, there's no coincidence that you struggled with that and I've struggled with that, and it's like I've been trying to cut back and chill out on the drinking, and so it's just kind of, you know, thank you, universe, thank you, God. Appreciate you. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate you. Because, yeah, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. And I'm just so glad you're here. That's just crazy. So it's like, so I guess after that happens, Shannon, can you, I'm sorry if this is a dumb question, but can you drink at all or no? Like, probably not, I guess. Or you probably wouldn't want to. Or I don't know. Shit. There's a lot of weird people that walk by here. That person, she definitely said some shit to me or about me. And then the bitch turned back around. Sorry. Whoa. Shannon. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. That is scary. How did that, I mean, how did you know there was something wrong? You know what I mean? Like, did something happen? Did you have some type of, I don't know, like, yeah, like what happens when it's like in a, when it's like an emergency, or is it like an emergency, or it was like something you had to schedule out to get it transplanted, or like, I guess I don't know how that works. But wow, thank God you're here. Thank freaking God you're here. This is crazy. And I'm just so, not to get emotional, Shannon, but I'm just very grateful to have met you. And I just appreciate you sharing your story, because that's just, it runs in my family, alcoholism. And it's fucked up a lot of people around me. And it's hurt my family of origin a lot, I think, in a lot of different ways. And it's been a generational thing, So, and I'm the generational curse breaker, so it's like the universe is like sending all these people in to help me break it. And that's just crazy. And I'm just grateful for just grateful for the help. Just grateful for your help, and just you being you. I mean, I just think about stuff like this, like with the butterfly effect, how it's like, what if I never met you? Or I think about stuff like that. What if you never met certain key people? If I were to not have met certain key people in my life, I have no clue where I'd be right now. I would be in trouble. So, um, just amazing how the universe sends people into your life to share their story. And wow. Damn. Oh my God. Shannon, I'm so sorry. That just sounds really scary about the throwing up blood. And man, does that make, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you went through that. That just would be so scary. And I'm just so glad you're okay. It's like crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm just very grateful I came onto YouTube. This was like my dream to come on here and create a community of close-knit people. That's why it's like I don't really care. I mean, of course, yes, universe, I'm not saying to stop the abundance. Please keep bringing abundance to my channel in the form of subscribers, likes, and views and watch hours. And, okay, I'm leaving it at that, and, because, I'm manifesting. But I really am grateful for the close-knit community that's been created so far, because that was the objective. Wow, definitely. And good for you for doing that, because I'm sure it was not the easiest thing. And it's probably extremely hard, and also probably, I would imagine, the amount of just the emotional pain. It's like when you go from self-medicating I mean, I've been there, and then you like chill out a little bit on it, and it's like, oh my gosh, like just the pain that you have to then face and endure, the emotional pain that you've been shoving down. It just is not fun at first. And I'm proud of you for doing that. And again, your courage and strength is inspiration for me. No, really. Shannon, I didn't. Oh my God. I am so sorry. That's so fucked. They should have. That's not right. That is just not right. I wouldn't actually sue the hospital, but like I would feel like wanting, to. It's like, really? That's not right. I'm sorry you had to go through that. There's the pose. Riding on by. They're riding by. Wonder where they're headed. Maybe I should follow them. Okay. Was that good? I mean, did everything go smoothly there? Are you close with your dad? You know, hopefully everything was peaceful there for her, or just, a good experience for her. How old was she at that time? Probably like under 10, I would imagine. But wow. Oh. Oh, she was 12. Wait. So how old is she now? I thought your daughter was like 15. I guess I got it wrong. That doesn't make sense. She's probably like 16. Sorry, Shannon. I'm so glad that you have a good relationship with your parents. Thank God. I'm always so relieved when I hear that because I don't have that and because I know a lot of people don't have it, and I'm just grateful some people do. It just brings me peace and joy and you know um oh, I see. Okay. Wow. Okay, 2020. So then, I guess my question would be, Shannon, where do you think, how do you think you attracted this guy, your ex that was abusive? Where do you think that pattern originated in your life? Because it sounds like you have a healthy connection with both your parents. So, do you have any like siblings, or I mean, not to say that people that grow up in functional households, don't, it's not to say that they don't attract narcissistic people, but I don't know. So I guess I'm curious to know if it's like a pattern that uh has to do with anything deeper in your life, or if it's just being super empathetic, or um like, what am I trying to say? Because sometimes it's just like if you're a people pleaser, or oh, so he wasn't a narcissist or anything. Okay, so see, that's kind of like what I was talking about earlier with the alcohol, where it's like the energy of drinking, attracts other low vibrational things and people, which is also why I've cut back on it while I've stopped pretty much for the for the most part because I'm fucking scared. Um, but because it's like it can attract low vibrational or unhealthy people or people who are doing that and to a even worser degree, which I mean I've been there. I attracted I've attracted people in that same way because I was on that vibrational level. And so I guess it's like that's also why I'm like, okay, you got to have a healthy relationship with everything in your life, or else, you run the risk of attracting somebody who mirrors that back to you, unfortunately. Um, damn. So do you think the narcissistic shit was from the drinking? I've been picking up on drinking a lot in my readings. A lot. I actually picked it up in one reading and I don't think I mentioned it, and I wish I would have. And it was coming from a masculine energy side. But maybe I did mention it. I don't know. So do you think it turned to shit because he just kept drinking and the drinking got worse, or do you think that he had like underlying narcissistic tendencies or traits? I lost all my friends, half my family, because of his shit. Yeah, see, it'd be like that. It'd be like that because it's like people don't, like, they can see the person clearly and they, try to help you or support you. And it's like a lot of times that doesn't really do much because it's like, you love who you love and you got to learn on your own time. But then people get fed up with that. It's actually really sad that happens. I guess that must be a common thing with domestic violence or with, just dysfunctional relationships where it's like people, I don't know, because I just feel like, I guess maybe people try to be supportive, but like if you stay in the situation, I guess people are like, they just don't know what to do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, you were self-medicating to not have to even like fully be there because the reality was so bad. So then it's like it kind of aided in your denial, which makes sense. And then, like, yeah, drinking just clouds everything. It definitely clouds your judgment, your decision making, perception. Hmm. But Shannon, do you have any preference for like a collective reading that I should do next? Maybe I should just do a regular one, but probably I don't know if I'll do it tonight because I got to get up early to bring my car to get it fixed. And then definitely getting another sandwich from McAllister's Deli. That shit was literally the best thing ever. And I am not just exaggerating. I'm really not. It's one of the best sandwiches I've had in a minute and a half, you know? So, yeah, I mean, doing about what's in store for the weekend. I heard that Saturday was going to be a great day. Oh, Saturday. Wait, what's Saturday? Like just beautiful out? Or about what's in store? Okay, so I should do a weekend one. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sometimes I don't do the weekend ones because, I don't know. Because I feel like it's too, just Saturday. Woo, Saturday. Man, this smoking starts to hurt my fucking neck, though. That's my only issue. But yeah, I'll do one. I'll do one for the weekend. Just past, present, future. God, my neck is killing me. I wish I knew what was wrong with my neck. I have an injury, but no doctors really figured out what the fuck is actually going on. Well, I think that I think I'm allergic, Shannon. I think I'm allergic to edibles. Because when I used to eat them, it's like my throat would close up. I guess I would be allergic if my throat was closing up, but then I would take Benadryl and it was all good. But I think I might be a little bit allergic to weed. That might be what's going on here. But then it's like I don't really get it because if I am, then why is it only hurting on one side? It's only hurting on the side where I have a neck injury. Yeah, the gummies, all the gummies, the edibles, all that shit. When I used to eat it, it would make my throat kind of close up. It was kind of scary. Oh my God, yes. I remember those, Shannon. Are you talking about those bigger gummies with the sugar on them? They literally taste like candy. They're so good. MKX gummies are the shit. Uh, oh yeah, you said that before. You said that before. Just wishful thinking on my part. I do need to call the doctor and get a refill on those muscle relaxers though, because oh my God, my neck hurts. I don't know, it's really weird. Whatever the hell happens. I hope I dream about that sandwich I ate. I hope I have a dream about it tonight. A dream about eating it. Actually, I don't get dreams anymore since I smoke weed. Or I don't remember them, at least, if I get them. And you know what? I do not miss having dreams because I find it kind of exhausting because my dreams are very vivid. So it's like, then I end up feeling like I'm awake all night, and it's like, okay, come on now. So, not having dreams is kind of nice. Check this out, guys. Drop a like if you like to smoke weed. Ooh. Or drop a like if you're a square and you don't. Just kidding, you're not a square if you don't. But drop a like anyway, y'all. Or just loiter like most of these strange humans tend to do. It seems to be all of y'all's fave hops. So yeah, wow. Wow, great combo with the rest of the peeps in here. uh, hmm. How's it going? It's so hilarious you say that. Because I was literally thinking the same thing. Sorry, that's just crazy. That's crazy. I looked at the clock and I was like, "Oh damn, it's 11:59, right on the dot." I just find that hilarious that we literally, you know, had the same I'm not laughing at you, Mr. Rogers. I hope you don't think that, but yeah, heck yeah. It's more like early. But I can't say I can relate, folks. I have an issue of being chronically late. You can even see it on my channel when I schedule readings for, 1 p.m. and then I don't come on here until 9. Oh, God. It's really awful. It's quite awful. But it's a great trait to be on time, to follow through with your word. Well, actually, you kind of broke your word because you came at 11:59, so just kidding. Yeah. GTs, baby. Good times. Good freaking times, guys. So, what's everybody up to now? Nothing like a man that's on time, lol. Shannon, I just feel like you always have the right things to say. It's great. At the right times. And I respect it because, I can relate. Well, sometimes. Oh, God. What do you mean? You guys, I know somebody who lost their taste, because they got COVID and they've never been able to get it back, and it's actually been like distressing. So I find it fascinating that, like, the pandemic brought on, like, you know, like, new mental stressors like that, where it's like, who would have even thought of that? That this client of mine is, you know, she's stressed the fuck out because she literally can't taste anything she fucking eats. So now she just like, it's led her to like, just kind of like keep eating, you know, like binge eating sort of, or like, not really binge eating, but like maybe overeating or something like that. Not in a, you know what I mean? Because like she's trying to taste something, which I don't fucking blame her. I would be doing the same thing. It's like, it's distressing. It's like, oh my God, I can't fucking taste anything. Maybe if I like try this or try that, or it's really fucked up. And I really feel for her. I guess I'm just saying that because like I'm so grateful I can taste my food because I love eating good food. So thank you, universe, and also I pray for this client of mine, and please bring her back her taste. Come on, it's not too late now. My God. I would be so upset if it were me. Oh my God, I would be so upset. Oh, damn. But yeah, I would be very upset if I was her, and I love her. She's a great person. Not like love, you know, like she's just whatever. Long time client. She's actually one of the first clients I ever had at my job. Also dealing with surrounded by narcissistic people. Just surrounded. So, just putting some prayers out there for her. Putting some prayers out there for this particular client. "222" on the clock, y'all. 42:22. "42:42. If anybody missed, you know, if anybody wants to hear about the actual title of this video, feel free to rewind all the way back to the beginning. Because I talked about it a while ago. 333 on the clock. LOL. Mr. Rogers. Nobody can leave. I was staying anyway. I just, the periods. Love the periods there. Nobody can leave. I was staying anyway. The whole interaction between you guys. Love it. So, you know. Anywho. I don't know what I was talking about before that. No freaking clue. Just, well, yeah. So anyway, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like stuck. 4444. Why do people do this? They go right by on their scooters. Well, I guess that's the bike lane. The bike and scooter lane. Hey peeps, drop a like if you think you're cool. Drop a like if you are cool, actually. Let me reword that. Drop a like if you are cool, okay? Not just if you think you are, because there's a difference. Just because you think you are doesn't mean you are. You guys, okay, I'm just kidding. It's okay, it's a joke. It's a joke. Just talking shit. It's one of my fave hops. Do I have to keep repeating this, people? Just kidding, guys. I'm just saying shit now. Okay, you know what is so, like, rude, you guys? I posted that shorts video of Damon Darling saying for justice and truth and saying, you know, love you and are you falling for me, girl, or whatever. And it's only gotten like 3 likes, one of which is my like. So that means it's only gotten 2 likes. And there's been like, I think there's been like 900 views on it. So, you know, that's okay. No biggie, folks, but rude. Just I mean, I guess it's just an observation I'm making, because it's like, what does that mean? Are people haters? Am I sensing some haterade in the build? Not because there's anything to actually hate on, but because people hate on people for weird shit. You know, that seems like something that people would maybe, you know, humans would find as a reason to hate. I don't know. Wait, what? What? Wait, what are you referring to, Mr. Rogers? Just like to show you my blunt every now and again. Just for the hell of it, people. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm getting paid. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. More of that. Please bring me more money. Thank you. I really appreciate you for that. And I just ask that you make me a millionaire, universe, because you have to be very specific. I ask that you make me a millionaire and keep me a millionaire. Amen. Thank you. Mr. Rogers, what were you talking about when you said you should make a short with that? That was rude shorts. What are you referring to with that? Oh, did I say that? Oh, damn. Well, I'll have to go back and look. Did I just say that a second ago? Is that what you're saying? You guys, I'm really excited for the Keisha Cole concert. I'm actually definitely going. So, yeah. So mind your business, people. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, because again, you know, I think this could partially be my anxiety brain. here that catastrophizes or, thinks that makes something out of nothing type of deal. Could be. It's potentially, because it's like, maybe people aren't haters, It's possible they're not haters. Maybe they don't know who that guy is. Maybe they just don't care. All sorts of other explanations. See, this is how CBT works, people. I'm trying to utilize it more. Be a little bit more rational. You guys, I'm probably gonna get off here in a minute or a few minutes after I finish smoking this. And then it's like I really wanted to do a reading, but it's like I have to get up at in like 6 hours, people. So it's kind of probably not the best idea here. But I'm definitely gonna go live tomorrow night, all night. I'm going live all night tomorrow night, people. So you can catch me here. Whoa. The battery was like real up. And now it's lower. Kind of low. That was weird. That was strange the other day. Peeps pulling up on me randomly. No explanation. No forewarning. But anywho. What's everybody up to now? Just chilling or... There's peeps walking. Oh, fun. Okay. Oh, shit. That spider is fucking huge. Oh my gosh. I killed it, you guys. I'm sorry. I had to. It was huge. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. It was huge. Oh my god, I'm telling you. I do not kill the small ones. That one was fucking huge. I think it's dead, you guys. I think it is dead. Rip. Rip. Rest in peace, bub. And please don't come haunt me. Universe, protect me from spider ghosts. Oh, God. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. These are the kinds of things I do when I'm by myself, peeps. So, why not broadcast them to the world? Crack people up. it's so weird. This thing goes from 2 to 0. It's so weird. So I can never tell, like, who's in here. Ever. Well, I can for a little bit, but... Yeah, my neck is just fucking killing me. I can't even believe that spider had the audacity to walk into my life like that. Like, I can't even believe it. But it was kind of a rough ending for the guy. Rest in peace, bub. Kind of feel bad for it, but not really, because it was coming to eat me. So, had to slay the dragon before it attacked. That baby was huge. Huge. The nerve of that guy. Exactly, the fucking nerve of that guy, Shannon. You're so right. Like, I totally should have called the cops. Like, 911, what's your emergency? There's a spider crawling on my windshield and I'm afraid he's gonna break in here. I need assistance immediately. They're gonna be like, ma'am, we don't do those types of, we don't answer those types of calls, ma'am. Then I'd say, listen, bitch, I'm not a ma'am, I'm a miss. And then she'd say, ma'am, don't cuss at me, please. Don't. And then I would just say, you know what? Fuck you, ma'am. And I swear this has to be the moon in Gemini. Like, what's with my... It's like I come up with all these, like, weird, false narratives. Like, I think it's like I have a dream that I'd like, wish I would have done that, I guess it's never too late. I could always call and say, I'm guilty of a crime. Okay. Yeah, like, I just killed someone. And then they'd be like, oh my God, like, who? Like, what? Like, well, there was a spider crawling on my windshield, and I, like, ran the windshield wipers, and yeah, I ended his life. Oh my God, the person would be like, ma'am, do you need the number to the psychiatric hospital, or? And I would say, you know what, bitch? Put the sergeant on the phone. This is an emergency. There is a dead spider out there in the world, and I'm responsible. You guys, I actually feel bad. Now he's gonna haunt me. He's gonna haunt me now that he's dead. Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. That's what happened with the stink bugs. They sent all the rest of their crew. I swear to God. Swear to God. So, I'll be looking out. And these spiders have been everywhere. Pearl spotted one the other night, crawling around on the bed. And if it was not for her, I killed that baby. I killed that baby because I had no other choice. Like, what am I going to do? It was so fast. It's like, no, you just need to be stopped, halted in your tracks. Motherfucker, we cannot do this right now. So, yeah, no, like, really, like, big spiders or, like, really disgusting ones that are in places that need, where it's just like, nope, sorry, it's me against you, bub. And if I try to get a jar and get you outside, you could fucking bite me or crawl all over me. And I don't want to take the risk. So you've got to go. Okay? So, and I'm telling you, the system's corrupt. The fact that they won't take me seriously with this. But, you know, it's okay. Totally okay. I thought they were going to prosecute me, but they didn't. They didn't, people. No, I'm just making shit up. It's one of my fave things to do. Yeah. Not like in a weird way or a serious way, but in a shooting the shit kind of a way, you know? You feel me? So, yeah. You guys, I should move. Like, out of state. What do you think? I am thinking so. I just think I need to travel somewhere. It is time to take a travel. Somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe somewhere warm. A beach, you know, somewhere. Maybe Maine. Maybe I could go up to Maine. I've always wanted to see Maine. I've heard it's beautiful. Okay, I'm being haunted by the spider because now I'm feeling like there's spiders crawling on me randomly. Okay, I see you. Yeah, no, you're not going to scare me, bub. Your spirit's not going to scare me. You had to go. Oh, man. A lot of people think I'm weird. That's okay. Good, bitch. Stay away. Perfect. Perfect for me. Nomad vibes in the house. You guys, I'm literally telling you, go check out Nomadic Introvert. Her channel is called Nomadic Introvert. Love her. Obsessed with watching her channel. I just can't get enough. She travels and then she like records everything and she's just all by herself. It's just, I can so relate, you know? I can so relate and it's inspiring. So I'm gonna travel after I pimp out my ride, like I said I was gonna do. And it's gonna be wild. Me and Pearl driving all over the country. That's probably what I'm basically gonna do, is at one point I'm probably just gonna get rid of an apartment and just you know, do what I got to do. But my whole thing is, I don't think I could live without that luxury, so I'm thinking I'll get a cheap apartment, you know, cheap apartment. I gotta have somewhere to go. I gotta have a couple chill spots, come on. But, you know, because like the other thing is like, I don't want to shower in Planet Fitness's shower or something, man. I don't want to do it. That's what some people do when they're doing the whole van life, or you know, living minimalistly or whatever. I know that's not a word, guys. I'm very well aware, so fuck you. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I could do that, you know, living with the weak motherfuckers clicked off. Ooh, where up north, Shannon, do you want to go? Where up north are you headed? Yeah, I just have this urge, this itch to travel, people. And it needs to be scratched. Just kidding. Okay, in other news, Jojo Siwa, no longer gay. Swear to God. No longer gay. Now, people, don't talk to me about spectrums. I commented on someone's video and I said, okay, this is confusing. She was gay and now all of a sudden she's straight. And somebody wanted to comment on my comment and say spectrum, period. And I said, yeah, but that's not what the fuck is the issue here. Yes, we all know that. Cool, yay, you're educated. Yep, sexual orientation's on a spectrum. Good job, bub. That's not the issue here. The issue is this is a 22-year-old girl. And most of us know, at least by our teenage years, whether we're into females, males, or both, or all. You know what I mean? Most people know by their teenage years. So my concern is if you somehow were gay and now all of a sudden you're not at 22, were you pretending? I think she's a narcissist and I think she was pretending. That's what I think. I think she was very confused about her identity. And I think she's a narcissist and she has like issues with her ego. And so I think she went for females because she has an enormous ego. So then she finally met a guy who made her calm the fuck down. And she realized, oh my God, wait a second, I'm straight. Yeah, bitch, you are. You just had to get out of your ego. You know, it's just like, come the fuck on. Oh, girl, what? That's amazing. What, well, you don't have to share if you don't want because it's online, but like what cities and stuff like that? Like, is it any, it's like Traverse City or, you know, like, that is incredible. Wow, you're blessed, Shannon. That's beautiful. She must have got a script of that new drug for gay women. What? Is that a thing? I think she just has like identity issues. She's confused. I think she's, you know, I think she seems narcissistic to me. Like she's really into herself, you know, really into herself. Oh, damn. That's nice. Okay, I get nervous with peeps walking by, you know, you just never know. 1 in 10 people is a narcissist, psychopath, or sociopath, okay? So if 10 people walks by here, that means one of those motherfuckers is dangerous. So that's why I get more and more nervous the more and more people that walk by here because inevitably one of them is not going to be safe. It doesn't mean they'll act or do anything to you, but if they see an opportunity, you just never know. Or they think they see an opportunity, rather. I gotta get a pew-pew, people. Yeah, I don't have money for that right now, but next time I get paid, it's just gonna happen, okay, people? I'm scared, though. Oh, shit. Shannon, do you know, do you own a GUN? It's okay, you don't have to say it on here. Well, that's true, but I could really beat some ass, I'm telling you. And I've had a lot of... Unfortunately, I've been put in a lot of positions where I've had practice, so... You know. But you have to defend yourself. Defend yourself, you will. That's okay. The bluntness. Love it. Okay, Shannon, true or false? Libra males are shady. True or false? Not females, males. Like, I don't trust them. Shady. Did I say that? Shady? Shady. Okay, I'll give you an example. I was cleaning my car, and this creepy weirdo came up to me talking about some Cash App and can you Cash App me? I said, no. I said, who the fuck are you? I don't fucking know you. No. I said, I can give you some quarters. Here you go. The guy was weird. He had ulterior motives. False. Wow. Yeah, well, I've only encountered a couple, and of the couple I've encountered, they are shade. And this guy was weird because, I said to him, I said, I have a boyfriend. Just so you know, because like he kept like making conversation with me, and it was like, why are you talking to me? So like I said, like I have a boyfriend, and he was like, oh, I'm married, and it's like, even more so, why are you talking to me? Like, then it's a huge red flag. Why the fuck did you walk up to me? Because he said some shit like, well, I was gonna walk up to these other people, but blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, that's weird. That's weird. Why would you walk up as a married man to a female that's by themselves? That just, mm-mm. That rubbed me the wrong way. And it was very shady, and he was manipulative because then I drove off, obviously, but he like tried to convince me to like, yeah, hold on a second, like I'll be right back. And it was like, what? I literally told you I have a boyfriend, you're married, why are you talking to me? Why are you trying to tell me to hold on? It was weird. It was weird. And I told him that I'm a mental health therapist, and he tried to use that manipulatively to be like, oh yeah, hold on, I want to talk to you about that, or some shit like that. It was just shady. It was shady. You have no business talking to me. I'm sure if your wife knew you were chit-chatting it up with me, she wouldn't be happy, bitch. So get the fuck away from me. So, and also really weird that like a man is I don't like that. That's distasteful. That's not really. That's weird that a man would ask a female for money and actually take my money too, which is like weird. It's like, really? Like a man that's established, like the guy has a job and you know what I mean? He's not homeless. He's cleaning his car. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, why are you asking me for money? You're weird. It was weird. It was shady. And why are you asking for my Cash App? That's kind of weird. So I sped off. Vacuumed my car real quick. Made sure he wasn't coming back. And then sped off. Because, like, what the fuck? That's so creepy. I mean, I don't know, you guys. What do you think? It's okay if you don't think it's creepy, but it's, for me, that's a red flag with a married man. There's no reason a married man should be chit-chatting it up like that. Like, dude, if you got there and realized you didn't have money, like, go get some? I don't get it. It's, like, weird. Like, you came to clean your car knowing you needed money. I don't get it. Seemed like a ploy. Seemed like a setup. Seemed like a setup. Why are you holding me? The guy said he was from Memphis, too. I was like, oh, Memphis is pretty rough. So 444 on the clock. What are you up to, bro? What the fuck are you up to? He's from Memphis. Told him I was a mental health therapist to, get him to, because I was asking him some questions because it's like, I'm trying to figure out, like, why are you talking to me? Like, or like, what is this about, And so I'm analyzing. So he's like, why are you asking me all these questions? Are you a reporter? I said, oh, that's interesting. I said, I said I get this a lot. I'm not gonna give specifics of what I said, but I said I get that from certain people. But I said no. I said I'm a mental health therapist, so like that's just what I do at my job, and so I'm just used to, kind of carrying that format with people or whatever. It's not like that. And then he was like, "Oh, you're a therapist? Oh, hang on a second. I'll be right back." And yeah, I don't know if he was trying to, nah, I feel like he was on some darker shit. I think he was on some darker shit. I think he was on some cheating shit. I think he was shady. I think he was manipulative. And I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Dude, why would you even try that with a mental health therapist? That's so weird. Like, wouldn't you know that I would be able to spot that? He thought I was naive. But he, played it off like, oh, can I cash app, or can you cash app, or that was so weird. Anywho, sped off, and I don't want to go to that place again because I do not want to run into that weirdo. And then also, it's like weird, like you're from Memphis. It's like, I don't know. Memphis is kind of, it's pretty shady, right? I've never been to Memphis, but I've heard it's kind of, oops, sorry, peeps. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't get the phone to like, oh God. Yep. But good times, guys. What do you? I'm an absent, negligent mother. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I feed the gal on time, give her real good food. She's got tons of toys. I mean, it's basically her apartment, to be honest with you. I just think she's lonely and she wants visitors. But I visit the gal. I do feel like I'm just paying for her to live there because I'm always just in my car. I just don't feel settled ever, you know, as a soul, I guess. Restless. Wow. So a lot of tragedies tonight. That spider rip, as you can see, its remains are still there on the window. It's kind of awkward. Nobody's going to take me seriously if I try to report it, so I'm just a murderer out here on the loose. And I just don't know what to say. But, wow. Yeah. So, guys, chit chat with me here. Just kidding. I don't know what else to say, though. That's why I'm just like, oh my God, somebody talk. Oh, wait. Oops. Shit. Oh my God. That's so fucked. Well, yeah, and it just like rubbed me the wrong way that like he was married. And then also like he wasn't wearing a ring, and I called him out for that. I'm like, why aren't you wearing a ring? Oh, I'm a mechanic or something. Okay, bitch, but you're not working right now, so why aren't you wearing it? Shady. Shady. I should have said, oh, let's call your wife up and, let her know that I did you a nice service here, gave you some quarters, and see how she feels about you wanting to extend this convo. Yeah, I know how she'll feel about it. Yeah, huge fucking red flag. As soon as he said he was married, I'm looking at this guy like, what the fuck are you talking to me for? You're either like a sex trafficker or a cheater or... And then he said Memphis, and I said, oh, hell no. I'm thinking, no. I do not know shit about Memphis, but I do know that it's not good there. It's not safe there. Real rough. It's like one of the, I think I looked it up, and it's like, it's high on the list of like one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. So I just, without really knowing a person, that's kind of not really something I'm trying to, gamble with there. I mean, these are all just red flags. That's all I'm saying. Gamble with. I don't even know what I'm talking about by saying that, because whatever. I didn't mean to say it like that, but I'm just saying that, like, if it was in the context of that. But this guy's a creep, and I have a boyfriend, and I told him that, and it was just so odd that it's like, well, I'm married. Okay, so get the fuck away from me. Like, why did you come up to me? LOL. Okay, Mr. Rogers, peace. See you later. Hopefully you got to eat something or something like that. But yep, see you later. Have a good rest of your shift. Shit. You guys, I hope I don't go to hell for killing that spider. It would be a shame. All the work I've done, and maybe that's... I'm just kidding, you guys. That spider had it coming. And I'm thinking it was God's plan for the spider anyway, I mean, what a horrible life to live. Nobody wants to be a disgusting spider. So, better luck next lifetime. The guy will come back as a human and say, ugh, I'm so glad that lady squashed me on the windshield last lifetime, because because if it weren't for her, I would not be here as a human in this lifetime. So yeah, wow, shout out to you, Spidey, if you can hear me, if your spirit can hear me. Oh man, okay, this is what happens when you spend too much time alone, people. Oh, you start to go a little stir crazy and find ridiculous things entertaining. Wait, what? I'm not going back to that place where that creepy weird guy was. Because I think he's on some other shit. Sex trafficking. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, this makes no sense. Something's not adding up. And I know I look young, sir, but you're an idiot, not me. And I sped off. Played it cool, like, oh yeah, okay, Got the fuck out of there. Too many creeps in this bitch. I don't think I'll ever trust a man again. Ever. Okay? No, that's a no-go. It's been a whole waste of the last 15 years of my life, and, you know, to hell with them. To heck with them. You know, just to hell with all of them. Oh, God. Hey, Shannon, are you still in here? If you're still in here, have you ever tried Hudsonville ice cream? It's the shit. If you haven't, I'd highly recommend. Highly freaking recommend. If you're ready for a life-changing experience, I'm telling you, it will rock your world, baby. Wait, just kidding. No, you know what? I don't have. You know what? Should I get a TikTok? I've been being pressured into getting a TikTok for a while now, and I need to get on it. So do you think I should? Would you follow me? Would you guys subscribe to my channel if I got a TikTok? If you would, I'll pay all of you $5. First 100 people gets $5. What an incentive. $5. Okay, I'll get one. I'll get one, Shannon. I hope you don't expect a fee. Hope you don't expect any type of payout here, because I don't think $5 is really looking too good to many people. I'm just kidding, obviously. Hopefully, you know, I'm just kidding, talking shit, saying weird shit, you know, the huge. Woo, 6 people in the house. Shout out to you. Drop a like, people. Tap the screen twice, or else, I mean... Oh, wait, no. I have to come up with shit like this. Tap the screen twice if you are a bad motherfucker, okay? Tap the screen twice if you are cool, you know, if you're genuinely cool. If not, don't tap the screen twice. And, no loitering allowed, okay? So, if, you know, if you don't comply with these rules, you need to get the fuck out. You guys, I'm kidding. I hope you know I'm kidding. Yikes. I gotta be a little bit, you know, softer. Gotta be a little softer. Sorry, peeps. You guys, I'm not really sorry. So, yeah. I just had to admit that to you. I had to admit it to you that, yeah, not really sorry. So, how's everybody doing? Like, share, subscribe, you know. Loiter. Linger. This weed's not bad, people. And that's not what's making me laugh, by the way. I'm just a naturally happy person. But the weed does, you know, kind of take the edge off and makes me more prone to laugh. Let's put it that way, people. More prone to be myself, which is carefree and laughing, folks. PTSD can really put a dent in that, you know. Wait, what? Call him out, get him. Yep, we're calling him out, folks. We do not do the politically correct thing of calling in. Okay, it's 2025 and authenticity is slim and rare. So, no, we're not doing that here. We don't do that. We call it like it is. And if you can't get with that, then get out. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. You have that choice, folks. You have that autonomy here. I'm about to get off of here in a second, though. Oh, shit. It's late. It's just way too late. You guys, I am going to go live tomorrow night and be doing readings for the collective and Cancer. So definitely feel free to come back tomorrow night. But for now, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna come back on here to do a reading tonight because, you know, it's just too late, peeps. I gotta chill. So, alright, thanks. You too, Shannon. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully you'll come. You think you'll come to live tomorrow? Well, you definitely should come to live tomorrow. If you want. Definitely come to the live, y'all. Tomorrow I will be here. Be here or be square. That's basically the reality of it. And I love y'all. I'm in love with y'all. Yeah. And I will see you tomorrow.